Hi and welcome to the Dandelion Wine Blog. Today we're going to be trying the Dandelion Vineyards Lion's Tooth of the McLaren Vale Shiraz Riesling blend. And that's a weird blend, Shiraz Riesling. I've never heard tell of that before, but apparently it's quite an old traditional blend in Australia. Maybe they just never mentioned it before on the labels, but they're using this as an actual marketing ploy, Shiraz Riesling. Don't know how successful that's going to be, but try the wine and we'll see what it's like. Well, it lives up to its tale of being Shiraz Riesling or not, we'll see. But it's 95% Shiraz, McLaren Vale fruit. McLaren Vale Shiraz has always been a lovely bottle of wine. It's a little bit more restraint than, say, Barossa, but still really rich. The 5% Riesling in there is to help with the aromatics and probably the acidity in there as well. And I believe this wine is, the winemaker co-ferments the Riesling with the Shiraz, so ferments the two grapes together in the one pot effectively, and then rests the finished wine or the fermenting wine on Riesling skins as well. So it's getting punched over a couple of times a day. It sees about 18 months in French oak, not all of it new, just to take a bit of edge off the fruit and give it a bit more sort of complexity again. So looking at the colour, this is really deep colour, really opaque, really narrow rim. Vintage wise, this is 2012, so it's now 3.5 years old. The edge is sort of turning a little bit from that ruby into garnet, but still very narrow and still such intensity to the wine. It's really, really deep. See what the nose is like. Lovely nose. Sweet blackberry fruit. There's a little of that floral sort of. There is a sort of slight limey marmalade almost note coming in on the back of that. It's quite weird. There must be the Riesling adding to that. Oh, slightly peachy. Lovely Shiraz notes, that really rich black Shiraz, sweet graphite notes coming through there too. Lovely. Beautiful palate. Really big and rich and ripe. Really fine tannins in there too. But for big wine, it's got quite a lightness on the palate as well. It's not cloying at all. It finishes very cleanly. And it sort of has a freshness in there as well. I could guess maybe the acidity of the Riesling coming in there too is helping bring that through. But as a package, it's a really lovely bottle of wine, I have to say. Interesting, weird blend, never seen it before, never tasted it before. But does it for me, I have to say. I do like that. Interesting nose, lovely, soft, luscious palate, really well balanced. Around about $12.99, $13.99, something like that. Well worth the spend. And that's Dandelion's Lion's Tooth of McLaren Vale Shiraz Riesling from 2012. Remember, KWMWine.com, the place where taste matters.